Ida's Delight, written by Brown Story. 2, Character Reference, Darren O'Sullivan. 3, For the Grain, Richard Dunwoody. 4, Vodkatini, Peter Hobbs. 5, Pendennis, John Kavanagh. 6, Wigtown Bay, Norman Williamson. 7, John O'Dea, Jamie Osborne. And 8, Stately Lover, written by Ian Lawrence. Here's how they bet.
And the joint favourites on 7 to 2 are Stately Lover and For the Grain. Pendennis is 4 to 1. That's second favourite. Ida's Delight 6 to 1. John O'Dea 8 to 1. And coming in from 10s to 9 to 1 is Character Reference. Wigtown Bay 10 to 1. And Double Carpet, Vodkatini 33 to 1.
Vodkatini's out of the back. He's been known not to join the others, but he's come in and joined them now. And they're away. And racing towards the first of the 16 fences, and Ida's Delight is the first to show. Ida's Delight from Character Reference, they're all safely over the first. Ida's Delight the leader. Character Reference, John O'Dea's right up there. Stately Lover's the back marker at the moment. Now they're racing towards the first of the ditches. Ida's Delight from John O'Dea and Character Reference and Pendennis and For the Grain and Vodkatini and Stately Lover. And Wigtown Bay. All safely over that ditch, coming to number 4. And Ida's Delight the leader from Cuddydale. I say Cuddydale, I should say John O'Dea in the same colours. And Pendennis on the far side, then For the Grain. Just behind them come Character Reference, Wigtown Bay, Vodkatini on the inside, Stately Lover and Ida's Delight, who's come 240 miles to oblige, as Richard said, bidding for his third course victory as he comes to this in the lead, the 5th, Ida's Delight. From John O'Dea, For the Grain on the far side, Pendennis and Character Reference and Vodkatini, Stately Lover and Wigtown Bay, and Ida's Delight by 4 to 5. From John O'Dea and For the Grain and Pendennis and Character Reference and Vodkatini. Over the 6th, Ida's Delight, beautiful jump from John O'Dea. For the Grain over on the far rail, Character Reference, who was second in this last year. On the near side then comes Pendennis, and behind them Wigtown Bay and Vodkatini and Stately Lover, but quite closely grouped in behind the leader, Ida's Delight, with John O'Dea second and For the Grain third, and 4 on his outside, and very close to them comes Pendennis as they swing right-handed. Got just over a mile and a half to run in this Grosvenor Insurance Handicap chase, and as they run down towards the next, it's still Ida's Delight from John O'Dea and Pendennis and For the Grain and Character Reference and Wigtown Bay and Vodkatini and Stately Lover. The 7th, this Ida's Delight gets a little close to it. John O'Dea jumps right up sides him. Pendennis is close in third, then Character Reference and For the Grain and Wigtown Bay and Vodkatini and Stately Lover. The 8th, John O'Dea, a very good jump once again. Ida's Delight on the inside, then Pendennis and For the Grain. Behind them, Character Reference, Wigtown Bay, Vodkatini and Stately Lover. And now another ditch. At this ditch, John O'Dea and Ida's Delight. Running down to the water now, John O'Dea on the far side of Ida's Delight, then comes Pendennis, then Character Reference and For the Grain on the inside, and Wigtown Bay. Over the water, John O'Dea, the leader from Ida's Delight, Character Reference moving up to join issue with Pendennis on the outside, going in second now. So it's John O'Dea from Pendennis and Ida's Delight and Character Reference. Wigtown Bay is getting closer. For the Grain on the inside. Also making ground is Stately Lover as Ida's Delight loses ground. Coming to the 11th now, John O'Dea, Pendennis, Character Reference in third. Stately Lover making ground towards the far right of the picture. For the Grain still very well in contention. 5 out, John O'Dea and Pendennis, those two. from Character Reference, then far right Stately Lover, just in behind them For the Grain, Final Ditch, 4 from home, Pendennis, John D, For the Grain and Character Reference and Stately Lover. Vodkatini's been pulled up, racing towards the third last now. John D, Pendennis, Character Reference, For the Grain, still going well and a faller there. John D left Pendennis in the lead. For the Grain is second and third is Stately Lover and Character Reference very close with them. Racing now towards round the home turn and towards the second last, and as they do so, it's Pendennis the leader. From For the Grain, challenging all the time. Stately Lover towards the near side. Character Reference, Pendennis from For the Grain at the second last. They jump together. For the Grain takes a fractional advantage now from Pendennis on the far side. Then Stately Lover and Character Reference. It's For the Grain now with a length advantage. They come to the last from Pendennis, both flat to the boards. Coming to the final fence now, and For the Grain bidding for Jim Joel's 90th winner at Ascot, and he's going to make it. For the Grain, the leader from Pendennis as they race into the closing stages. For the Grain holding the renewed challenge of Pendennis. For the Grain holding Pendennis as they come to the line. For the Grain has won it. Second is Pendennis. Third is Stately Lover. 4 is Ida's Delight running on gamely. Behind him came Character Reference, and so the result of the Grosvenor Insurance Handicap Chase is first. Number 3, For the Grain, owned by Mr. Jim Joel, who needed just one for his 90th winner at Ascot. That's 34 over hurdles and fences and 56 on the flat. For the Grain, ridden by Richard Dunwoody, his 8th winner incidentally in the Jim Joel scarlet and black colours, and trained by David Nicholson, his 8th winner for Jim Joel as well. Second was number 5, Pendennis, owned by Lord Pembroke, trained by Nicky Henderson and ridden by John Kavanagh. And third was number 8, Stately Lover, owned by Mrs. Jean R. Bishop, trained by Gardy Grisel and ridden by Ian Lawrence. Fourth was number 1, the long-time leader, Ida's Delight.
That's number 3, For the Grain, 7-2 favourite. Second, number 5, Pendennis, 4-1. And third, number 8, Stately Lover, also 4-1.